guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going for our final transfer roundup. We will be doing a transfer review video coming into next week. But today it's final transfer roundup, having done all of the action from deadline day last week. Let's talk about everything that's happened since our last transfer roundup. Nunez going to Brentford for 10 million. It's a mediocre one, another mediocre one for Brentford. It's like one of them. I don't know how they spent the money this year. Ogbene has gone to Ipswich. This one's a bit more of a Prem-proven player. You know, it's coming from Luton last year, 8 million. Could be decent for Ipswich. I'm very mixed bag on Ipswich right now. Coop Myers gone to Juve for 46 million. I think it's a really good deal for both Atalanta, Juventus. I think everyone involved, a really good deal, and I think he's going to do really well in the Thiago Motta. People who watch my weekend roundup videos know how much I like in this Juve team on Thiago Motta, and I think Coop Myers is going to add to that. El Canouse to Leicester for 21 million. Insane. What are you doing there, Leicester? Like, is once again another unproven player for that much. Is just, I don't know. Mapenyo gone to Wolves for an undisclosed fee, so I can't talk too much about it. We'll talk about much when we find more about the fee. I said hopefully find out more about the fee in my transfer roundup video. Chiesa to Liverpool for 10 million. A lot of people going, what a signing or some of that? 10 million for Chiesa. Someone who's missed 400 days because of injury over the past couple of years. It's not looking good, bruv. Especially the way Liverpool's window went. Signing Chiesa last minute. That's their panic Fellaini. You're welcome. We're going on to Kepa going to Bournemouth on loan. Really good for Chelsea. I think getting him off the books there. They're not going to complain about that whatsoever. And I feel like it's a bit more of a career revival at Bournemouth. I was going from Real Madrid to Bournemouth last year. Insane stuff if you ask me. Maupay's gone to Marseille on loan to join someone in the attack. We'll see how that goes. Barachea has gone to Valencia on loan. Obviously brought in to Villa, as I thought was going to be used for depth this year, but Villa have signed the right players, realised they don't need the depth right now, but he is there for the future and he's going to get used for the future. That's why he's been sent on loan to Valencia. Petrovic has been sent to Chelsea 2.0 in Strasbourg, just on a loan. We'll probably come back in a year's time. You know, they've got too many keepers. Jorgensen, you know, they've got so many keepers, Chelsea. It is unnecessarily insane. Bajcetic has gone to Salzburg on loan. Someone who thought, you know, needing a DM, I thought Liverpool would be like, oh, we'll keep him in case Endo gets injured. But now they just dug a hole deeper for themselves. I mean, they did alright at the weekend, didn't they? I'm not going to complain too much for them. McTominay against Napoli, 25 million. Not too bad for United getting the money in there. It is a bit heartbreaking seeing that McTominay go for so much, but sometimes you've got to say it is what it is, people. It is what it is, folks, and he is now a Napoli player. I hope he does well there. Salmekers has gone to Roma on loan, and in the other way, we have seen Abraham go to AC Milan on loan. Both kind of a bit of, you know, I think it's a medium one. I'm not going to complain about it too much. It's one of them. It's just Abraham taking Giroud's mantle could be interesting. Take more of a Dzeko mantle maybe. We'll wait and see how he does at AC Milan. I think he could have a really good year there, but AC Milan right now are not playing well enough to say too much about it. Tony gone to Al Ahly for an undisclosed fee, leaving it late, obviously getting linked to Chelsea a lot towards the end, with the Oshman deal looking like it's going to be tipsy-turvy. But no, he goes to Al Ahly for 50 million. Ramsdale gone to Southampton for 18 million. Once again, Arsenal getting rid of more depth, but don't worry because they brought in Neto on loan. So I think Neto on loan as a backup goalkeeper is a really good option there for Chelsea. So if something does happen to Raya, I think Neto will come in and go, you know what, I can do this job. Ramsdale at Southampton, he's a Southampton fan. He's going to like it there. He's a Southampton boy. He's going to enjoy his time at Southampton. And, you know, add to his 2 relegations that he's already got from the Premier League. Just saying. Mangala got to Everton on loan, obviously leaving Forest. Went to Lyon for 30 million. Went to Lyon for 30 million from Forest in this window, and has already joined Everton on loan. Lyon need to get their books sorted. They are so messed up right now. Everything's just not going well for them whatsoever. Lacroix to Palace, obviously replacing Anderson, a younger player to replace Anderson, and has worked with Glasgow before. All positives to me. All of them are positives to me, and Lacroix can have a really good time in the Premier League, and he's, you know what, he's dealt with Haaland before as well, so that's going to be good for Palace. Someone who has dealt with Haaland before and actually dealt with Haaland before. Ugarte to Man United for 50 million. We took our time with it, took all summer with it. I thought we was past these days, but we got there eventually, and we got our man. And hopefully in that game, after the international break, after that Casemiro performance, Ugarte needs to be starting that game. I'm telling you now, Ugarte needs to play that game. On to Nketiah to Palace for 30 million. interesting transfer. Edouard has obviously left to go to Leicester, but Nketiah for 30 million is a lot of money for Nketiah, but I feel like it can still work. It's one of them. I think working with Eze, working with Mateta, working with Sarr, working with Kamada and stuff like that, Wharton and Decore in the midfield as well. It's an interesting transfer, and I'm looking forward to see how it goes. Andre has gone to Wolves for 18 million. Once again, another player I've not seen too much of. It's another young player from the Brazilian leagues. We'll wait and see how it does. Morato has also joined Forest 12 million, a player I've not seen much, so I can't comment on too much. So I'm not going to comment on too much. But however, someone I have seen a lot, someone I do not like a lot, is James Ward-Prowse, who has gone to Forest, which could be good for him. I think, working with Chris Wood, it's very proper Brexit football, but it could work. Forest could be our new Stoke with our new. Wait and see how they do. I think he was always going to be leaving this West Ham team. I think he was always out of the West Ham team when they signed players like Carlos Soler from PSG on loan. Yeah, James Ward-Prowse is always done. Edouard has gone to Leicester on loan as well. What else has gone on? Matt Turner has replaced Sam Johnson. Sam Johnson has joined Wolves, so Matt Turner has gone the other way from Forest to Palace. It would be Palace's backup goalie for the year, not the week, behind Henderson. It's mediocre, not too much to talk about it. Reece Nelson, Arsenal losing even more depth as Reece Nelson goes on loan to Fulham. Sterling getting a bit more depth to him though as he goes on loan to Arsenal from Chelsea. Chelsea are just best mates. Chelsea and Arsenal are best mates, aren't they? Just constantly trading players between each other. Armando Broja, another player leaving Chelsea. Chelsea were involved in a lot of deals towards the end of it. Broja going to Everton. I thought he was going to Ipswich, but then Broja to Everton could work. He did really well at Southampton a couple of years ago. Can he find that form again at Everton? We'll wait and see. Sancho, United getting more money off the books as he's sending to Chelsea. Chelsea, you go deal with that problem. And Chelsea are going to deal with that problem. Chelsea have got a lot of problems on their hands. And Chalobah to Palace on loan, another one that they are involved in, and I feel like it was a good transfer for Palace. Again, adds more depth to the team. Chalobah's very good for that free back that Glasson likes to play, and he can play that free back now very comfortably instead of having Klein on that side. Chalobah, Lacroix and Guehi as a defensive free. That's so nice. That is so nice. And then finally, to finish off the video here, Osimhen has gone to Galatasaray on loan. It's a good deal for Galatasaray. Terrible deal for Napoli, terrible deal for Osimhen, terrible deal for Chelsea, terrible for Al Hilal, and now he's got 75 million release clause for next year. It's just poor business all around from Napoli, I'm not going to lie to you, but Osimhen, I'm sure you're going to do well at Galatasaray, but Mourinho is not losing that league. I'm telling you now, Mourinho is going to win the Turkish league this year. But that's the end of the video, guys. I will be doing a transfer review video next week, so stay tuned for that one. But in the meantime, we've got plenty of videos coming out every single day. So if you like the video, please leave a like. You want to see more, subscribe, because as I just said, there's more on the channel every single day, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I do see you next time. Cheers.